What's up friends, welcome to this video. I thought I'd just speak a bit about buying second-hand as opposed to buying brand new items. So I know it's easy just to buy brand new stuff because, well, it's brand new, right? And it's the easier option. You can get really good deals and really good bargains buying second-hand. It just takes a little bit more effort and a little bit more research involved, but I think it's well worth it in the long run, especially with, the internet and sites like Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, OLX, what used to be. Things like that really make it easier. I think the biggest and the easiest way to find stuff is Facebook Marketplace, and it's a little bit more reliable. And in saying that, just remember that when you're buying stuff from someone that you haven't met, just be a bit more cautious. Don't do things like pay for the item before you've actually seen it or received it. Have a bit of common sense and be a bit more cautious. So otherwise I thought I'd just show and highlight a few of the things that I've bought secondhand and show how good of a deal or how good the item actually turned out to be and if it was worth it. So one of the main things that I've bought secondhand, or I guess bought a few of, are desks. I don't think I've ever actually bought a brand new desk. Come to think of it, all of them have been secondhand, all of them being about maybe 4 desks over the years. And I still have got 3 of them, and they've still all have served me well, still in great condition. 2 of the desks I managed to get at a office auction, so they were really cheap. I think they were 100 Rand each or something like that. So roughly $10 US at the time. It was a really good deal. I also managed to get a standing desk, both an electronic standing desk as well as a manual desk stand that you assemble that can be used as a standing desk. The electric standing desk was quite a good deal as well. I think it turned out to be less than half the price of a brand new electronic standing desk, and that has really been one of the best things I think I've ever bought secondhand. And it works really well, no issues. It was in great condition. Following on from that are desk chairs, which I've managed to buy secondhand, and they've also been really good, really cheap when I bought them. I don't remember how much, but I know that they were really cheap and really worth it at the time. And they're still good, still lasting to this day. I guess the last of the office stuff was a set of drawers, desk drawers, which I also managed to get. I think I got that with one of the desk chairs. One of the drawers I think was slightly broken, but I managed to fix that, and otherwise it's still in great condition. Then something else which I found was a futon, which is a bed or a couch, can be transformed into a couch. I was lucky in the sense that I managed to find it was a second-hand futon, but it was still pretty much brand new. It had never been used, so that was also quite a good deal. It was, I think, a third of the price of a brand new futon. A really good deal. I did make a video on trying a futon, so just check out the card link here if you're interested in a futon. Something else I bought was it's called a VMAX trainer. And it's one of those vibration exercise machines. Whether it works or not, that's a separate video. I managed to find that secondhand, and that was also very cheap compared to buying it brand new. I think 1/5 of the price or so. So yeah, really cheap. I also managed to get an Ottoman really cheap secondhand. I had planned to use it for sitting at my desk so I could sit cross-legged and stuff, but I find with the standing desk I don't really use it as much, but I still use it for other things. Another really good deal that I did manage to find secondhand and on Facebook Marketplace was a mountain bike, and a really good mountain bike that I got for really a fraction of the cost of what it would have been. Brand new, it would have been really a lot of money. So yeah, I really saved there, and it's such a good bike, and I use it a lot every day almost. Something else furniture-wise that I managed to get secondhand was a set of 4 wooden drawers. Those drawers that are handmade. I think the baskets are woven, and they're just a nice and simple set of 4 of drawers. Those are also in good condition and are still lasting to this day. They were also really cheap. So I think it's safe to say furniture is quite an easy thing to buy secondhand, or the best thing to buy secondhand secondhand because, you know, a lot of times that sort of stuff stays in good condition, you know, unless the person really treats it badly. But yeah, otherwise the last thing furniture wise that I managed to find secondhand was a small sort of dining room table with 4 chairs. Well, the table is wooden, and that was in really good condition. Also quite a good deal. It had been really looked after well by the people who owned it. They even oiled the desk because it was wooden, and yeah, they kept really good care of it. So I think that was also quite a good deal that I found. Otherwise, in terms of other things, I have bought a few electronic or tech items such as a smartwatch and a cell phone, but I am quite wary or cautious of buying tech items secondhand, you know, because you do want the warranty with them, and well, most likely if there's a problem, you'd rather have somewhere to take it back, some store to take it back should there be a problem. It just depends. I managed to find a smartwatch which was still brand new and still in the box for less than half the price of a brand new one. So it's still worth doing a search and having a look what's out there. Buying secondhand, you can see that you can get really good deals out there. It's also a good thing to buy secondhand because then you're using stuff that, you know, other people have just sitting around at their homes or stuff that they would have thrown away and gotten rid of. You're avoiding, you know, having to buy new stuff and the whole capitalism thing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's always good to buy secondhand if you can, and if stuff is in good condition, I don't see why not. There's also places like the hospice where they take in recycling and stuff like that, where they have like a secondhand shop where people have just donated or given away stuff that they're not using. And in that shop, they sell, it's a shop to sell all that stuff. It's also worth checking those places out because you can often find a lot of good stuff there. And it's also great to support them, you know, because they use that money for charity, you know, certain things within the hospice. I picked up quite a lot of small things, such as, off the top of my head, I picked up tennis rackets from there, some crockery, plates and stuff like that, jars. You'll be amazed at what random things that you can find there. So it's worth checking them out, worth supporting them, or any cause like that. It's always good. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video. I hope it was insightful, and I hope that you'll look to buy secondhand as opposed to brand new the next time you want to buy something.